Good evening, everybody. Welcome to St. Sebastian's Cabaret 2019. We are so excited to present an all-original musical, Hello Milwaukee, this evening. I've had the pleasure of directing it. My name is Elizabeth Krieger, and I'm actually a member of St. Catherine's Parish, so we're super pumped to be able to collaborate with you all here on the Cabaret this year. So, before we get started, we do have to go over a few rules, all right? I know. I'm sorry, but it's how things have to be. So, rule number 1, if you need to use the restroom, please find an appropriate location, all right? There are restrooms all the way straight in the back corner. There's a ladies' room, and there's a bubbler over on the side wall here, and on the left side of it, there's another ladies' room, and then there's a men's room. If, however, these are all occupied at intermission, for example, there's also restrooms up the ramp the way you came next to the elevator. Those are single restrooms, so please only use those during intermission. If you have to go during the show itself, please use these so that we're not walking through our backstage area. We don't want to cause conflicts with our actors, please. Besides restrooms, of course, there are also emergency exits you need to know about. There's always an exit right over here, so keep that in mind. You all came through the ramp, but these lead you straight out to 55th Street. So in the event of an emergency, you can head right up these stairs out to 55th Street, or back the way you came, up the ramp, through the elevator, and up the staircase where you came in. Now, before we get started, we also have to remind you all this is a live show, so please silence all cell phones, pagers if you live in the 80s, fax machines if you brought those, anything that's going to make noise, please put it on silent so we don't disturb our audience. And that's pretty much all you need to know, so without further ado, thank you so much for coming and supporting everyone tonight. I forgot to mention, at halftime, aka intermission, there are 50-50 raffle tickets that will be sold. If you didn't purchase your 50-50 raffle already, look for that at intermission. It's going to be right in the middle of the house. So please be generous. Buy lots of tickets because that makes your winnings all that much more. So exciting. All right, so let's get the show on the road. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Without further ado, give it up for Hello Milwaukee!
gather round and grab your seat, 'cause everybody's got to eat with Milwaukee Channel 3's own Juliet Shields.
Good morning, Milwaukee, and good morning, Milwaukee, and welcome to your favorite cooking show. We call it Everybody's Got to Eat. Now, ain't that the truth? Today we have a very special show, and we call it Cooking with Puns. For example, when you go out to one of those fancy restaurants, you might hear and see the terms drizzled with or dusted with. In restaurant terms, that means it's going to be very expensive. It's only going to taste so-so, but it's going to be very pretty. Another term that you'll see or hear is the term reduction, and they don't mean in the tab. I'm going to demonstrate my favorite wine reduction for steak. You start out with a cup of wine. Pour half of it back in the bottle. There you have it. There you have it. You can continue making the reduction my favorite way. 2018, that was a hell of a good year. Another term that you're going to hear and see is the term scalding. Get your crummy hands up. You see, I just demonstrated how to give a good scalding. Sometimes I just crack myself up. I'm telling you. It's time for a commercial break, but don't forget my motto. All good cooks keep their tools handy.
Sam, I can't believe it. They're giving us newbies access. They're letting us work the board meeting tonight.
I know, and P.T. Pinchley will be there.
Oh, you mean the guy who's been buying up all the newspapers and radio stations across the country?
They call him the American Rupert Murdoch. And did you see the Lamborghini that Pinchley drove up from Chicago in just for tonight's meeting?
Yeah, we're all supposed to see it. That guy sure knows how to display his wealth and brand. His name's plated on the car.
Liz, we have such a sweet deal. We are interns in the right place to see and learn. Thank you, Mrs. Day, for taking us on at WTMI.
Can we get this show on the road?
Of course, Mr. Pinchley. I'm Martha Day, CEO and chairwoman of Channel 3. Call this WTMI board meeting to order.
Oh, hell, Milwaukee, we run Channel 3, and we've got problems, we think that you'll agree. Oh, Milwaukee, Channel 3's in a stew. The board cannot agree on just what we should do. stock exchange.
We are still making money, a little less than before. It's just, it is not true that we are all done for.
Oh, hell, Milwaukee. Oh, hell, Milwaukee. Oh, hell, Milwaukee. Oh, hell.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mrs. Day, but are you saying that the smaller profits are just the new normal in this digital age?
Yes, that's right.
And Mr. Pinchley, are you saying that by making cuts, that you can restore the profit margins to what they were before?
Yes, for example, human interest stories can be purchased from one of the wire services for a fraction of the cost
A
of
fraction
producing
of
our...
the cost.
But we provide a service to this community, to our community. Limiting our staff would be bad for short-term profits. We must keep them because they are talented and they share our values.
Says you. You need to think of this station as a business.
Business.
I do! But a business that sells a quality service, not a generic piece of crap like that.
Okay. Let me remind you, Miss Day, that neither you, nor your son Tim, nor you, Mr. Pinchley, own enough shares in order to do what you want to do. And it's going to be this faction, including Ms. Turner, who represents CLM Enterprises, who are invariably going to make that decision. And we need more data.
Could we bring in some consultants to provide some unbiased analysis?
Sure, I know just the firm. I used them back in Cincinnati when we right-sized that station.
Right size that station.
We need an independent firm.
That sounds fair to us.
Fine, get your consultants.
Do you have anything to add, Miss Lackey?
No. Okay.
Meeting adjourned.
Sam, did you hear what I heard at that board meeting? Yeah, a hostile takeover. Out with the old, in with the new. Mrs. Day and Tim could really go. Oh, and consultants are coming. Consultants are coming. We hit the jackpot, Sam. The mother lode. For two lowly, but surprisingly brilliant and ambitious interns, we are again incredibly lucky. We signed on at WTMI to learn the reporter's craft. But what luck to witness a coup in the making.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
We'd be fools to pass up this opportunity.
We have got to write a breakthrough book exposing how the old TV paradigm is shifting in the wake of a public and changing media culture.
We've stumbled into a reality show that'll launch our careers. We're just two brilliant interns on our way to glory and fame. We'll work this precious gold mine. We're happy to stake our claim. We'll use our wits and these tools to record things as they play. We'll monitor the board, the staff, the consultants, and Mrs. Day. A national
Mom, I'm really worried about Pinchley. I'm afraid this is going to be a battle.
Me too. I am so pleased you came back to join us.
I always knew I would.
You were always the strong one, Tim. When your father died, I depended on you, just like I am now.
We'll get through this together.
I'm so tired of fighting. It all has taken a toll. I feel like I'm getting nowhere, just pushing my stone. At the end of the day, what have I changed?
I know you're tired of fighting. It's not your favorite role. This battle's not of our choosing, but just remember our goal. At the end of the day, think what we've gained. This is our city. These are our times. Our choices matter as we live our lives. We do our work, and come what may, we create the future at the end of the day. It's not about us winning or losing. It's not about us at all. But the kind of future we're building when we're backed against the wall. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's what we made.
What? What? Since you acquired Kansas City, you only need 2 more properties. You'll own more than anyone else in the entire US of A.
Yeah, after Milwaukee, he'll need one more notch in the old money belt. I grew up with hardly a cent to my name, and striking it rich was my #1 game. For money and power, I sell out my soul. I'll never see, 'cause that's how I roll. Some say I'm ruthless, rapacious, and greedy. I tell them, you're right, I agree. Yes, indeed. This rich station I soon will control, and I'll show no mercy, 'cause that's how I roll. Looking at me, you might never guess that I'm the kind of man that guy's such a brilliant, inspired, and when someone screws me, I go deeply along. That I'd set and I'd willingly take it for my friend, you be wrong. I never take prisoners, I burn every bridge. And do I regret it? Not even a smidge. And like any law, there's always a toll, but never for me, 'cause that's how I roll. In just a few weeks, I'll be running this station, and Martha and Son in an unplanned vacation. At last I'll achieve my #1 goal. I'll say free here, 'cause that's how we roll. I'm such a bastard. Rocky, my damn car here yet?
Yeah, it's here, boss. It's here, boss. Boss.
Rocky, where the hell are you?
Boss.
Jesus, Mary.
And Joseph, don't forget.
Richard, yeah, let's go.
That guy is scary. He's not some savior rescuing failing properties, is he?
No. He gets off on treating people like pawns. He likes money, but loves power.
Get all this down, Liz. But we also have to switch gears. The New York City consultants are part of the story too, and they've arrived.
Get out your shovels.
Consultants, we're coming! Consultants, we're coming!
They did say it was pretty warm for July.
We've done a lot of consulting before, but I can't believe this place. Morgan, what have you gotten us into? I feel like I'm in a time warp. I mean, do Lavernus surely work here or what? And what is with all this green and gold? Ooh, really? Does anyone out here own a pair of high heels? I mean, besides Bruce and Sales?
And is there anything they don't put cheese on in this city? I'm surprised they don't put Cheese Whiz in their morning coffee.
Geez, I could go for a slice of cheesecake from Junior's on Broadway right now.
Ooh, a cronut.
Oh, and while you're at it, get me a knish.
Pastrami on rye from Katz's Deli.
You know, snap out of it, Dorothy. We're not in Manhattan anymore. I was talking to that Perky person. I think she's one of the 3 that do the morning show. And she was just on and on and on about how wonderful this city and this pitiful little station are.
Do you know the name of their morning show? Wake Up Milwaukee. No irony there. Wake up, Milwaukee, wake up. You need a whole new start. It's hard to start anew. Get rid of the old riffraff. Look to the east to guide. We'll never stop.
time to get to work.
Yeah, let's go interview the natives of Milwaukee, the irony-free zone.
Hello, I'm Larry, corporate communication consultant for Meta Master Media Marketing Management. Meta Master Media Marketing Management. And I'll be asking you a couple of questions, so just relax. What's your name? What do you do to keep this station on top? What needs to change? What needs to go? Who are the weak links here at Channel 3?
I'm the morning talk show host. My name is Peppy. Everyone adores me. On Wake Up Milwaukee, the 7 a.m. slot, I'm the feisty talent keeping ratings red hot. I don't get to say this, but if you insist, Turkey and Glenn, my showmates, send a type list. Glenn's never on time, Turkey's only half there. They don't creative leave their stories on the flare. They don't know what like they do not care. And I'm pretty sure that Turkey dyes her hair.
So you think Perky and Glenn are the weak links and that we should...
That's a little harsh. No. We're a team in sync. We're a family in sync. They aim to shake us up, but they can't break us up. 'Cause we're a team in sync. We're a family in sync. We're mostly in sync. We're mostly in sync. We're mostly in sync.
Huh, that's what you think.
Hi, my name is Portia. I'm from Meta Master Media Marketing Management. And you are Yogi. You're the marketing and sales director here at Channel 3. Could you please just let me know, like, what do you do to keep the station on top?
Well-
But also, like, what things need to change? Who are the weak links?
My work supports our shows. Without me, we would close. I'm scraping for cash for cameras, lights, and staff. Not without them, they'd be crying, so I don't fear corporate crying. You want to know the weak spots, our Achilles heel? I'll connect the dots and I'll give you the spiel. Laura's pretty lazy, and Jen is kind of crazy. Lily's so neurotic, for them to stay is idiotic. Glenn's Laura's pretty lazy, and Jen is kind of crazy.
So, you think that Laura and Jenny and Millie are the weak links, and you want them to...
I wouldn't throw them under the bus just yet. We're a team in sync. We're a family in sync. They aim to shake us up, but they can't break us up. 'Cause we're a team in sync. We're a family in sync. We're mostly in sync. We're mostly in sync. We're mostly in sync. I mean what I can.
What's in your drink?
Look out! The slips might soon be pink.
I need to talk to you.
Can it wait a minute? I'm just in the middle of...
Exactly what are you trying to do here? It's taken years of work to build this station up, and now you want to tear it down in a week? What are you doing, pitting staff against each other, breaking our morale?
You're way off base.
I left a good job in Chicago to come here to help Mom. And together we, our family, have built something special, something good. We're family,
Now, you wait just a minute, Mr. Day. My company, MetaMaster Media Marketing Management, was hired for our expertise. We have proven techniques that get results. We've helped a number of high-profile New York companies, and we can...
New York? New York? This isn't New York. We're real people here, not phony three-piece suits and Madison Avenue snobs. We're family. And one more thing. I have a question for you. Is there a heart beating underneath that suit of yours?
Well, I have a question for you, Mr. Day. Is there a brain inside that thick head of yours?
I know that look, Clyde. I see what's coming.
Vision is the art of what seems invisible to others.
Let me chew on that one. I'll buy you lunch.
Man, that was intense. I really hate it when I have to browbeat the staff like that. I think we should look for a place to go get a drink and just put this day behind us. You know, those interns, Liz and Sam, were telling me about a couple of places. They said if you want a good glass of wine, you should go to the Ruby Tap, which is in, what did they say, Wauwatosa?
I never heard of that.
Or they said if we want something like in the neighborhood, local bar kind of thing, we should try McBob's. Got kind of an Irish pub thing going.
I also heard that the owner of McBob's owns a little restaurant called Tusk right up the road. So that's kind of cool. It's a nice little neighborhood here. So before we got here from New York, you know, I went on the website bigfuninthesecondmarketcity.com and just trying to find other things we could do. And I clicked on this thing called Third Ward, whatever that is. And they were talking all about like Broken Bat Brewery. There's this dance club up above. So let's get a drink and maybe do some dancing. We get our chair on or something. Does that sound like fun? Yeah, we should plan going to a dance club.
A dance club? What do they do, the chicken dance? The polka? I'm sorry. It's been a challenging day. What were we talking about?
Wake up, Milwaukee, wake up. The world has passed you by. Just so behind the times. This fact you can't deny. Channel Media right. The next one to be heard.
All right, you guys, we need to stay focused. No fried butter on a stick is going to keep us from our mission.
Roger, hurry up. We're almost on the air. Are you ready?
Always.
I don't know. Fix your hair. Okay, stop playing with your hair. We're on the air in like 3 seconds.
Good evening, I'm Roger Meadows, and this is WTMI iAction and Breaking News.
And I'm Sarah, straight and narrow.
Our top story tonight, the vote to recall 2 Milwaukee aldermen is being tallied as we speak. Daryl Miller has the latest. Daryl?
At this moment, news is breaking at City Hall. Your representatives are facing a recall. I uncovered the scandal, speaking truth to power. Their moment of reckoning should be within the hour. Creating transparency is a service I provide. You need to know the truth they cannot hide. This is Daryl Miller for your Channel 3, and I'm here to tell you that's news to me.
Thank you, Daryl. We will check in with you later.
There's more news about the devastating fire which left dozens of people homeless. Cindy Flynn is at the scene.
Yes, breaking news here from 63rd Main, an apartment fire, and the lives won't be the same for the seniors and families who lost everything they had, and they never had very much, so this is really bad.
At least no injuries were reported, so that's a bit of good news.
While firefighters are battling that blaze, Milwaukee County Zoo vets are battling to keep a sick tiger cub alive. More from David Lee at the zoo.
Now on the lighter side, I'm at the county zoo. The little tiger cub is going to pull through. Thanks to the vet team and their dedication, just the 7th born anywhere in our nation. I tell the stories, love and perseverance, reminding us of good actors living near us. I'm David Lee for your Channel 3, and I'm here to tell you that's news to me. It might not always be easy, this life we've chosen to lead,
but in a democracy,
and for our community,
for our humanity,
that's news to me.
Coming up next, Jane Weatherbeaton will have the complete forecast mentioning some falling temperatures. Things could get pretty hairy in the morning with a little bit of a snow cover. Stay tuned after the commercial break for the complete forecast.
I really feel bad for Roger. Always pushing quality and transparency. But the guy can't
I'm sorry. Oh, it's you.
Hello, Mr. Day. I thought I'd have the place pretty much to myself. At least I'd hoped I would.
I was thinking the same.
Don't you have a nice home to go to? You've been here since like 6 this morning.
No, I don't. And it's none of your business. Are you using one of your techniques on me? Interrogating me? Trying to find my weak spots?
No, Mr. Day. I didn't mean to pry.
Good, then don't. I'm sorry, but this is my haven. I can create great things here, and I can immerse myself. I'm home right here.
I know what you mean. I love my work. I love to travel. I love the people. Well, most of them. You're really passionate about what you do, aren't you?
Since you asked me about it, I'll give it to you straight. I work such long hours to make this place great. There's nothing in life more important to me than making this station the best it can be.
I do what I love, and I love what I do. That's just one thing I have in common with you. And just like you, I expect only the best. And until I achieve it, I'm not going to rest. When I was young, all the other girls dressed up, pretended to be ladies, drinking tea from a teacup. Their parties were always a source of great glee. They'd chatter and giggle, but that wasn't for me.
Well, that sure does sound familiar. Maybe we do have something in common. When I was a boy, all the guys would tell stories. Someday they'd live out adventures and glories. I suppose it's a natural thing for a kid to want to be a superhero, but I never did. I watched my mom run this station since I was just small. To me, she was the greatest superhero of all. Since I was a boy, I've only had one dream: to be heading the world famous Channel 3 team.
Your mom sounds like quite an inspiration. Maybe someday you can walk in her footsteps.
Hey.
Just kidding. I can see you're very passionate about what you do. The greatest source of my youthful enjoyment is carefully planning my future employment. When I finish school, armed with my MBA, I'd work for a great corporation one day. Now I'm grown up on my own, and what's more, I work hard every day at a job I adore. I don't call in sick, never take a vacation. And overtime work is my best relaxation. And so here you'll find me working into the night, doing all I can do to make sure the stations run right.
Whatever the station, revenue or market share,
I want to make it the best.
both flying off the air.
I don't have much life outside of work, so it seems, but I'm thrilled that I have the career of my dreams. Someday perhaps I'll have a husband.
A wife?
But right now I'm having the time of my life. So I'm going to let you get back to your haven. I have an early morning conference call. I'll see you around.
Okay. Have a good night.
Hey kids, come on, let's go. It's the Wark and Fuzzy Show.
Hey, what's wrong, Worm? Oh, hey, Fuzzy. Someone just called me a little worm. Oh, buddy, you are a little worm. Oh, I can't believe you called me a little worm, too. You might as well have called me an inconsequential annelid. Oh, buddy, I would never call you that. Heck, I don't even know what you just said. That's what I am. I thought we were friends, but you don't even know me. I'm an annelid, an earthworm, but I'm not inconsequential. Oh, I never said you were incontinent. Oh. Hey, buddy, tell you what. Why don't we make today's show all about you and your family of incontinent eyelids? Oh, no, Fuzzy. We're annelids, and we're not incontinent, and did you know you're a clown? Oh, why did you call me a clown? Fuzzy, you are a clown.
December 15th. Had a long conversation with several board members. They expressed real concern that their investment in Channel 3 will take a tailspin unless staff is seriously downsized. They want a change in management. They say outsourcing content is the way to go.
Outsourcing? Downsizing? Oh my goodness, we're going to lose our jobs.
And so the only way to fix the station is to downsize. I'm not buying that.
Well, I'm not selling it.
Oh no, I'm talking about my work here. I just don't think I can stand passively by while these good people's jobs are threatened.
I don't know what you're going through, but I do know this. Sometimes it feels like things are falling apart. They're actually falling into place.
My name is Morgan.
Clyde, pleasure to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too. I've got to run, but thank you for the advice.
Hey, wake up, Keith. I've got some news.
Another murder?
No, it's worse than that. We're all gonna lose our jobs. I heard Morgan talking on her phone, those dirty scoundrels. We've got to do something. We've got to tell everyone.
Did she say that? Did she tell you?
Well, no. I wasn't eavesdropping or anything. I just happened to walk by. But we've got to tell everyone so we can make a plan.
What sort of a plan?
Well, I don't know.
Well, it should probably involve lots of liquor. I can't imagine working anywhere else. And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. Some work so late, they end up sleeping in their offices.
Yeah, well, you sleep in your office, too.
I know, but that's during the day. Hey, how'd you know about my cat naps?
Don't worry about that. I know a lot of things.
Look, this is going to be hard on all of us. So let's just rip the bandage off and get it over with.
I'm gonna have to live in my parents' basement. They live on a houseboat.
I have 2 high-maintenance daughters. They'll never shop at Walmart.
Attached to a cloud!
Oh my goodness,